Hello, everyone, and welcome into the Edenton Steamers YouTube channel. This is Marshall's Matters. I'm with the manager, Marshall McDonald, myself, Ray Dunn. Way to give you some insight into your Steamers and how the season's going thus far. Currently sitting at 9-8, a busy July coming up. What are you expecting, looking from this team in terms of getting some more consistency going forward?
Oh, I think just playing every day from here on out for the most part will help us be more consistent. You know, as everybody knows, we had multiple days off, and a couple of times we had multiple in a row in July or in June, so it kind of was hard to put a full baseball game together back-to-back days. But I think if we can work on doing all facets of the game, pitching, defense, timely hitting, and timely pitching at the end of the game, I think we'll be a lot better off. And I think that'll come with playing a lot more games here in the next couple of weeks.
Absolutely. Some consistency with the roster. The roster pretty much the same. A little bit of changes. Brian Hama departing for a few weeks. Cannon Piquel now in a right-hand pitcher from UNC. In terms of this roster, what do you see from it? What do you see from the addition of Piquel as we move into a very busy July?
Obviously, Hama's got some personal stuff he's got to tend to, along with transferring to a Division I school in the fall, so he'll be gone for a little while. And then picking up Cannon Piquel will be huge. You know, the kid that was in the CPL earlier this year, but wanted to get closer to home, and him being from Currituck and knowing Cole Bates, and obviously being a low to mid-90s arm can help out a lot. So if he can come in and give us an inning or two a week of some shutdown on the back end, that'd be good. And just, you know, the roster, like you said, is pretty consistent, which is good. We got guys that are kind of vibing in the locker room, and the culture is really good. So I think it's that time of the year where I told them we can go one or two ways. You know, we could go on the down slope, and it could be a rough July, or we could hopefully trend up, which I definitely think they're doing culture-wise, and that'll definitely help out for sure.
Find out pretty quickly. A lot of games coming up, 23 games in 22 days. How do you manage a locker room through that? Just, you know, the workload is so different in the spring for a lot of these guys. How do you get them into that pace of play?
Just making sure they get enough rest and enough time to kind of rejuvenate their body and make sure they can get the best out of them. Because at the end of the day, I mean, this is training for the professional atmosphere, which all of them will hopefully be in one day or another. So it's just trying to keep them fresh and keep them happy and keep it loose and try to win as many games as possible, because that's always a lot more fun than losing.
Yeah, absolutely. And coming up, especially in that 23-game stretch to wrap up this season, is a lot against the division. 9 against Tarboro, 9 against Greenbrier. Right now sitting in second place in the division. It is new this season, the league set up the division. What have you seen in these two teams, and what are you looking forward to exploiting as you go forward in the next couple of weeks?
Well, there's not a bad baseball team in this division. You know, Greenbrier got guys who can really swing it. They got some good arms, and obviously, I feel like Tarboro looks a lot like us. You know, they have depth at every position, and it's going to be fun. You know, it's kind of tough that we didn't see them much early, and they played each other a lot. And that's just the way the schedule worked out with all of our massive amounts of rainouts. I feel like we had. So, but yeah, no, it'll be good, and we'll start making up some of these games we missed, and before you know it, we won't be missing any games, and we'll be ready to go.
Sounds good to me. I do want to mention, between our last episode now, you did pick up your 100th win, so
yes.
Congratulations on that.
Thank you very much.
We want a little more on that. We had a post-game interview with you after that game, Wake Forest Fungo, that game on the road. But yes, this has been Marshall's Matter. 23 games in 22 days. The Steamer season heating up, getting nice and busy as we get to July. Thank you so much, Marshall.
Thanks, sir.
For Marshall McDonald, I'm Ray Dunn, and we will talk to you real soon.